Hello there. Have you ever wondered how interest rate changes affects the economy? Now, if you have a mortgage, you're probably glued into interest rate changes. But if you do not have one, you're probably not that interested in it. Nevertheless, I got you covered on today's video. So to explain this, I got the famous whiteboard back. Let's get into it. So central banks worldwide have something called a dual mandate. They want to achieve low inflation and they also want to achieve low unemployment. And they use interest rates as a tool to achieve these two objectives. So I'm just going to put interest rates here, and we are going to go through a scenario. Now let's look at a scenario where inflation is increasing. Now, if you do not know what inflation is, it's basically the measure of increase in price of goods and services. So central banks try to aim around 2%, some countries try to aim around 3%. But let's take a scenario where inflation is increasing, it's at about 4%, and the central bank wants to bring down inflation. So what they will do is they will go and increase interest rates. So when interest rates increase, a few things happen. So I'm going to introduce a few more components, two more components. We have consumers, that's you and I, people who buy goods and services. And then we have producers, people who produce goods and services. So when interest rates increase, it's more expensive for consumers to buy goods and services because it's more expensive to borrow. Your credit card interest rates are increasing and it becomes more costly to borrow. And when that happens, consumers start to buy less. They tend to, there's going to be less demand in the economy. And producers, well, when interest rates increase, it's more expensive for them to borrow. The cost of borrowing increases, which means it's difficult to invest. Well, it's not difficult to invest, it's more expensive to invest. So they are likely to invest less. So when that happens, the economy kind of slows down or cools down because consumers want to buy less and producers want to produce or invest less. This brings down inflation because the total demand has fallen. So they are able to achieve a low inflation by raising interest rates. Now you might wonder, hey Yas, why can't they always do this? Why can't they always just increase interest rates when there's inflation? Well, if you increase it too much, if you miscalculate and increase interest rates too much, consumer demand is going to fall a lot. Producers are going to invest less, and this will cause high unemployment because because producers they are less likely to produce more, so there's going to be less hiring, and because there's not much demand, they're going to lay off people, which will increase unemployment. So they will not be able to achieve this goal. So that's why it's really important that they get this right, because if they increase interest rates too much, there can be high unemployment as well. Okay, so let's take another scenario. We have another scenario where there's high unemployment. Okay, uh, the economy is not doing that well. Producers are not able to invest because there's not much demand producers are not able to invest because there's not much demand from consumers and interest rates are high. So the government decides to reduce interest rates. So when they reduce interest rates, it becomes less costly for consumers to buy. The credit card bill interests are going to come down a little, so they're going to start to buy more, demand more. And producers, for them, it's now less costly to borrow because interest rates have fallen. They can borrow at a lower cost, so they are able to invest more, build more factories, and start producing more. Um, and when they start doing that, well, they're going to start hiring people. They want to hire more people for their factories, and they're able to achieve low unemployment. Now, again, if they reduce this too much and there's too much demand in the economy, and if producers cannot keep up with the increasing consumer demand, well, that's going to increase prices, and the government will not be able to achieve inflation. Yes, they reduced unemployment, but they will not be able to control inflation and it gets out of control. So as you can see, it's a very delicate tool, and it's an extremely difficult calculation, right? The economy is massive. There's trillions of transactions, and it's really difficult to get this interest rate call right. So there's a lot of pressure on central banks to get it right. But the idea was to kind of explain to you guys how central banks use interest rates as a tool to achieve low inflation and low unemployment. If you guys like this video, um, drop a like. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Talk soon and stay safe.